Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. This is round 4, despite the Russians looking like the end of round 20, because they are getting rocked. We will get an artillery with the odd dollar, because I think it is helpful to have some teeth. We definitely need to take the Caucasus back. We really need to take Yakut back is the problem. What do we do? There's too many places to attack, you know? We need to send a plane there. We want to send a plane here. We want to send these guys into here. Again with a plane. And then like 5 infantry into Archangel with a plane. We have to make sure we take the Caucasus, which means that these guys need to fan out. This guy just dies when they take Xinjiang, so it's not worth defending it. I don't think. There's nothing. There's no like blitzes happening. It's American land. It's not gonna collect income. Ooh, and then a West Russian guy is gonna come back, and we'll move the AA gun back as well afterwards. So we're taking a lot. We're doing a lot of damage. I think there's no Russian subs, so let's just hit go. So starting in Karelia, we got him and we survived. Then Belarusia. We got him and survived. That's great for our momentum. Archangel, we're trying to blow up those tanks. We only got 1 on the first one. 2 tanks for 2 infantry. Hey, I'll take that. And then the battle for Caucasus. He dies. We die. A little bit unlucky there, but after all the other luck, hey-oh. And then all these planes can get back to Russia, where they belong. Yeah. And then we can deploy all of this here. That feels good. Oh, I still forgot to move that American plane. Oh, my God. So there we go. And here comes the Germans. Uh-oh. But hey, they're using their tanks on the front line, which gives us really good opportunity targets with, like, the British, for example. So let's see, $40 with the British is an insane amount of Doge. So we're going to go and meet in C-Zone 12 with our fleet this round. And we'll have 2 transports coming up here, so we definitely don't want to buy any more transports for now. I think this is a good time to get into the Baltic Sea. Yeah, it really is. So what do we need to buy? We need to fill 3 transports. And any ships we buy would be in bad position. So I think it's time to buy a plane and a plane? No, we'll do 3 and 3. And we'll float 4 cash. No, we'll get the extra infantry. Just for the future's sake. We're over, well, we only have 3 transports to fill. Yeah, but $4 left over. We have an extra tank as is. But $9 isn't enough. So let's just do this. Max out. We can only deploy 8 things. Let's always be deploying 8 things. And then this 6 infantry, 5 infantry, like expeditionary force. Oh, excuse me. Or no, we actually want it to be 6 after all. Because we want to send a guy here, 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 and a guy here. We're going to bring in the rest of our fleet to protect that. So this bomber makes this an auto kill. These planes make that an auto kill. And if we use both of our cruiser bombards in Western Europe, they'll give us an auto kill, so we don't even need the planes. Then all of this stuff can go to here. We can get the guy in Panama, hide him in here as well. And then these planes can actually be used for something else, like defending India. And then we can try and blitz this tank back. Jeez, we're in a bad place. I think holding India is huge, though. So that's good. And then this destroyer can go 1-2 and basically kill anything in all of these places. So I think having our sub here is the best, but it's not ever really going to get value for us unless they split off their fleets. And if we go here, it's just as good, though, and it has a little bit more opportunity for random stuff. So we'll do that. Okie dokie. Let us... Yeah, they could attack with a sub, but they'd die. We don't want to move this tank because then it would be at risk here. Conduct naval bombard, yes. Western Europe and Western Europe. Eastern Europe first. Boom, we kill him. We lost a guy on a 2. Western Europe, we kill him. We survived on the 2. And Karelia. And the reason we're sending 2 men is because, you know, they could hit us on a 2, a 1/3 chance, and we'd rather capture it sending the extra man than risk not capturing it. Our planes can land back at home and at home. Oh, wait, one of these planes cannot land there. Oh, gosh darn it, because the Americans are still there. Whatever, we'll land a plane in Norway with a tank. It's not great, but it's fine. And then all this on to here. So the British are getting scary. Oh, I could have put the plane... Oh, it only had like 1 move, eh? Yeah. Could have had it in like Archangel or something, but I don't want to put more pressure on the Russians. Whew. And we're... Oh, the Japanese are leaving? Are they defending Japan? Oh, they just deployed so much on Japan. And they're hiding their fleet from us. Y'all. Wow. So I want to take the Philippine Islands, but then the Japanese can attack me with all of these frickin' planes. Six planes is a little bit too much. And the same goes true for anything within range of, well, 1. Yeah. So maybe we go down to New Guinea for a turn. Which means that this little fleet back here is going to need to start being built. So 2 transports, a plane to fill it up, and then the ground troops for it. Yep, this American move is slow. American combat move. Part of me wants to go to the Solomon Islands. 1, 2, 3. But New Guinea actually has production on it. Would stuff be safe in the Solomon Islands? I don't know. I don't want to split up my fleet. I'm a little bit on the afraid side. So for now, let's just take New Guinea. Because we had a space left in one of our transports. We could have grabbed someone in Hawaii and gone to Solomon. But it didn't seem like the right time. Especially when we'll have reinforcements coming next turn. Yep. I mean, there's a value, actually, in going into Soviet Far East. Like, we could be in Buryatia and stuff. You know what? I like that more. We're doing a Pacific campaign, but that doesn't mean we can't go into Asia. So, I like my good units here. One of my units here. I think another unit can go there. Oh, come on. Not that one. I want it to be... I want it to be 2 people. Yeah, like that. And for funsies, I'll send in the 5 planes. And because there's 0 threat on this fleet, we could top up the planes. For now. I don't think that limits... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, no, we're fine. Because whatever we land will be strong enough, and I won't need the defense of the planes. I mean, sending in all these planes is just kind of silly, but, you know, I'm not opposed to being silly. So let's do this, and let's not forget this... they could attack this fleet with 4 fighters, and that's not enough against 2 cruisers, a plane. Like, it would be nasty, but we don't need the American plane here. And the fastest way to get it back home is to send it through Russia. 1, 2, 3... Yep. Because then next turn it can go like 1, 2, 3, 4 and be back on this fleet. Or we might need it in Russia, but I doubt it. Alright. I think that's good for the Americans. Conduct naval bombard. Buryatia. Novosibirsk. We lost a dude. No. This bomber can go all the way back to Alaska, which I think is fine. Now that we're not, this American won't be alive in the future, very likely. And if they are, then this plane can assist it. All of these guys will go into here. And now we have a freaking awesome fleet. And we can try and push on to Manchuria in the future. Well, this is actually an interesting place to be, because Alaska could be a convoy point for going back, grabbing people, and dropping them into Buryatia. So, but again, I wanted to do this island hopping stuff, and now I feel like I've naturally found the better strategy, and I don't want to do the better strategy. I want to island hop. Anyways, we're going to call that done. And drop in a bunch of American freaking solid awesome stuff. Americans collecting almost $40. The British are collecting more than the Americans. And things are starting to look okay. Like, the British are kind of into the play. The Germans are looking scary. In fact, they are scary. But they're losing tanks, and now they have all this extra crap to deal with. There's no threat in Africa. Well, there is technically now. But, what can I say? Like, there's only so much you can do, okay? Give me a break. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to defend India or not. Because the enemy can drop a bunch of naval bombards. They can grab people here. They can really kill India next turn, which means I think I should back off to Persia in the following turn with the British. But we'll get there in a minute. Oh, but they could also just take these units and go all the way anywhere in Africa. So maybe there is a big threat in Africa. Either way, I hope you've enjoyed. We're into round 5 in the next episode, and I'll see you there.